This video brings an urgent message that you specifically need to hear right now. Someone you may know is about to get arrested for taking something that doesn't belong to them, and this warning could save them from serious consequences. This isn't just another legal warning video. It contains information that many people overlook until it's too late. The authorities are already building their case, and time is running out before they make their move. The message you're about to receive has been carefully researched to reach you at this exact moment, while there's still time to act. There's an important revelation happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could prevent someone from having their life turned upside down by unexpected arrest. The warning signs are already visible if you know where to look, and this video will reveal exactly what's happening. This isn't an ordinary warning. It's an urgent alert about serious legal consequences that are already in motion. Law enforcement has been monitoring certain activities and gathering evidence that will soon lead to an arrest that could shock your community. Missing these warning signals could mean someone faces public humiliation, legal fees, and possible imprisonment. This alert marks a limited time window that's closing quickly as authorities finalize their case. The legal system takes these particular violations extremely seriously, which is why the consequences will be severe when the arrest happens. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't by chance. It's specifically designed to help you see warning signs that have been appearing but might have been overlooked. The person at risk may be someone you interact with regularly, someone in your community, or even someone in your own household. Every concern you've had about fairness in the legal system has been valid. Every time you've wondered if someone you know might be crossing legal lines, your instincts were worth paying attention to. All those moments when you noticed something didn't seem right but weren't sure if you should speak up, those hesitations were understandable. Your worries about how the legal system treats people haven't gone unnoticed. Those times when you've seen others face harsh consequences for what seemed like minor infractions, that concern shows your compassion. The times when you've wondered if warnings come too late to be helpful, that frustration makes perfect sense. The courage it takes to face uncomfortable truths about potential wrongdoing has real value. The questions you've carried about whether someone close to you might be making serious mistakes deserve answers. Legal boundaries aren't always clear to everyone, and warning signs aren't always obvious. That's why this particular warning is being made so clear you can't possibly miss it. The warning signs that someone is about to be arrested appear in subtle ways, but are often overlooked because they seem too ordinary to signal serious trouble. These signs show up in unexpected visits or questions from officials, in unusual attention to financial activities, or in formal-looking mail that gets quickly hidden away. They appear when someone suddenly becomes secretive about their possessions, when they make expensive purchases that don't match their known income, or when they become defensive when asked simple questions about their activities. These warning signs are uniquely meaningful in specific situations, carefully created to alert those who are paying attention. They connect directly to actions that cross legal boundaries and the investigations that follow such actions. The window to recognize these signs and take protective action won't remain open much longer. That's why there's such urgency to this warning. When you finally see the complete picture, you'll understand exactly who's at risk and why authorities are preparing to make an arrest. When someone is arrested for taking what doesn't belong to them, the consequences extend far beyond the moment of arrest. Their name and photo may appear in local news, creating a permanent digital record that employers, neighbors, and family members will see. Legal fees can quickly reach tens of thousands of dollars, creating financial hardship that affects innocent family members. The stress of court proceedings often damages health, relationships, and work performance, creating a downward spiral that's difficult to stop once it begins. Even a first offense can result in a criminal record that closes doors for decades to come. But there's a chance to prevent these consequences if action is taken immediately. Your growing awareness of these legal dangers marks an important development in your understanding. This recognition begins a deeper appreciation for how quickly legal trouble can develop and how devastating its effects can be. The awareness you're gaining now will change how you view certain activities and help you protect not just the person at immediate risk, but your entire community. There's a wave of legal attention surrounding certain activities right now. Law enforcement is becoming increasingly focused on the exact situation that's developing near you. Recognizing these warning signs brings a heightened awareness of legal boundaries that many people only develop after it's too late to avoid consequences. More insights about protecting yourself and others will begin flowing to you once you acknowledge these warning signs. This increased awareness isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully developed understanding designed specifically for this risky time. Your attention to legal matters makes more difference than you might realize. Your growing awareness helps create safer communities and protects vulnerable people from making life-altering mistakes. Each step you've taken toward understanding legal boundaries has led you exactly where you need to be to receive this important warning. There's real satisfaction in finally seeing the complete picture of what's been developing right in front of you. The timing of this warning is no coincidence. It comes now because the legal case is developing rapidly, and there's still a narrow window to take preventive action. This precise moment has been chosen because evidence is being finalized, but charges haven't yet been filed. Your understanding has developed enough to recognize the seriousness of the situation. Your perspective has expanded through life experience. Your knowledge of how legal troubles develop has deepened. Your mind is now prepared to receive this information more clearly than ever before. All the news stories you've seen about similar situations have been preparation for recognizing what's happening now. Nothing in your developing awareness has been wasted. Every piece of information has shaped your ability to recognize legal warning signs when they appear. This particular warning about an impending arrest is connected to larger law enforcement initiatives happening in many communities right now. Similar situations are being addressed with increasing seriousness as authorities focus on these specific violations. If you're finding this warning valuable, please consider taking a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps these crucial legal warnings reach those who desperately need this information before it's too late. When you engage, you participate in an important exchange that allows us to continue creating content that helps people avoid life-altering legal mistakes. Your support means more people will receive timely warnings about developing legal situations in their communities. Every like and subscription helps our algorithm reach those who may be just days away from an arrest that could have been prevented. This small action from you could literally change someone's life trajectory by helping this warning find them in time. The information we're sharing isn't available through most mainstream sources until after arrests have already happened, when it's too late to take preventive action. Your engagement helps counter this information gap. As you begin to recognize these warning signs, new legal awareness will naturally develop in your understanding. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to the person at immediate risk of arrest, but to everyone in your circle who might be making similar mistakes without realizing the consequences. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as opportunities to prevent unnecessary suffering. This revelation signals it's time to step into a more informed role about legal boundaries and consequences. Finding the right balance becomes essential during this time of increased awareness, while focusing on the immediate situation of someone, taking what doesn't belong to them. Remember to maintain perspective through factual information and community resources. These foundations have shaped your understanding and will continue to support you as you help others avoid serious legal mistakes. This warning invites you to become more than just a passive observer, but someone who helps others recognize when they're approaching dangerous legal boundaries. As you become sensitive to these legal warning signs, think about how you can help others who may be missing similar signals in their own lives. Your growing awareness shows that legal consequences are constantly developing, even when people fail to notice the investigation building around them. Authorities document every questionable transaction, suspicious acquisition, and inconsistent explanation. Your understanding of these warning signs brings hope to people who may be unwittingly heading toward legal trouble, or wondering if certain activities really carry serious consequences. Your awareness becomes a protective influence that helps others recognize legal boundaries before they cross them. This warning isn't meant to be private knowledge. It's an invitation to help others understand the seriousness of taking what isn't theirs. Officials often build cases quietly, while those at risk remain completely unaware until the moment of arrest. Your newfound understanding serves as both personal protection and community benefit, potentially saving others from the shock of unexpected legal consequences. As you navigate this new level of legal awareness, stay consistently alert to warning signs. Remember that while recognizing one potential arrest situation is valuable, it's just the beginning of a more legally informed perspective. Maintain the attention to detail that allowed you to recognize these warning signs in the first place. Guard against returning to casual assumptions that serious legal consequences only happen to certain types of people, or that authorities aren't paying attention to seemingly minor infractions. Let your legal awareness continue to develop through attention to factual information rather than rumors or wishful thinking about what might be overlooked. With this new ability to recognize warning signs comes ongoing responsibility to distinguish between serious legal risks and minor concerns. Use this understanding wisely to identify true legal danger signals. Embrace this journey of increased awareness with both seriousness and balance, recognizing that legal boundaries exist to protect individuals and communities alike, even when the immediate consequences seem harsh. Picture a future where you consistently recognize legal warning signs before they develop into arrests and life-altering consequences. Imagine protective conversations happening at exactly the right moment, better decisions being made because someone understood the real risks involved, and your community becoming safer through increased awareness. This moment marks the beginning of a time when your perception, wisdom, and understanding will be more aligned with reality than ever before. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to help others avoid the devastating impact of preventable arrests through warnings that become increasingly clear to your now informed perspective. What satisfaction awaits as you learn to read the early signals of legal trouble and help protect those who don't yet recognize the danger they're in. The person who's currently at risk of arrest for taking what isn't theirs still has a narrow window of opportunity to change course, but that window closes more with each passing day as authorities finalize their case. If this warning has awakened something in your understanding, please share this video with others who might benefit from this information. Your action creates a meaningful impact and allows us to continue providing these crucial legal warnings to those who need them most. Your willingness to share helps fund our ongoing research into developing legal situations in communities across the country. If you recognize these warning signs in your own community, type "I see it" in the comments below as your acknowledgement of this awareness. This simple action helps others realize they're not alone in noticing these concerning patterns. Join the growing community of people who are becoming more legally informed before consequences strike rather than after. Remember that knowledge, shared at the right moment, can completely change someone's life direction. The person who's about to be arrested for taking what isn't theirs could be someone whose future matters to you. Your action today could be exactly what prevents an unnecessary tragedy tomorrow.